my name is Isabelle. Today I'll be talking to you about the wonders of a drug called cocaine, also known as coke, dust, line, nose candy, snow, sneeze, powder, girl, white pony, flake, sea, the lady, neurocaine, and rock. Cocaine is a white crystalline powder. It is often mixed with sugar, cornstarch, vitamins, and flour. Crack cocaine looks like a small rock, chunk, or chip, and is sometimes off-white or pink in color. Cocaine can be injected, smoked, sniffed, and snorted, and is the second most commonly used illicit drug in the U.S. Cocaine creates a strong sense of exhilaration. Users generally feel invincible, carefree, alert, euphoric, and have a lot of energy. The effects of cocaine generally last about 2 hours, and the high is usually followed by agitation, depression, anxiety, paranoia, and decreased appetite. Cocaine is highly addictive, leaving users with an overwhelming craving for the drug. Side effects include insomnia, irritability, hey Amanda, nosebleeds, violent behavior, hey Amanda, hallucinations.
Is that a unicorn?
And chest pain. Other side effects include restricted blood vessels, pupil dilation, high anxiety, twitching, vomiting, rapid breathing, and profuse sweating.
Good afternoon, children. Today I'll be teaching you about cocaine's effect on the central nervous system. As a review, let's go over the parts of the neuron, which are these two little thingies here. So, to start with, this little circle is called the nucleus. And this whole thing, spiky things included, is called the cell body. Now, these little protruding spiky things are called dendrites, and these are what pick up signals from other neurons to be transferred down the axon to the terminal branches of the axon. Now, where the terminal branches of one neuron connect to the dendrite of another is where we're going to be zooming in. So right about here. So this little thing here we're going to call the presynaptic axon. This area right here is called the synapse, or the synaptic cleft. And this is the postsynaptic dendrite. So what happens is a signal is received from a dendrite of this neuron, and an action potential moves along the axon to the terminal branches over here, where it connects with the dendrite. So what happens is things called neurotransmitters, which will be represented by these little triangles, go into the synaptic cleft and are recognized by little receptors on the postsynaptic dendrite, which sends another action potential down this dendrite into the next axon of this neuron. So, how this relates to cocaine. When cocaine enters the body, it causes the release of dopamine transmitters. So, let's just assume that these neurotransmitters are dopamine neurotransmitters. Now, the effect of dopamine is that it gives you that high elation and happiness that one feels when on cocaine. And as long as these neurotransmitters are bouncing around in the synaptic cleft, one feels that high. But what normally happens is these neurotransmitters go back into the axon. It's called reuptake. But what cocaine does is it stops the reuptake of this. And keeps the dopamine neurotransmitters bouncing around in the synaptic cleft, thus giving you a longer high. And that is a summary of what cocaine does to the central nervous system. Now remember, children, although cocaine sounds like it's super fun and makes you really happy, hugs, not drugs.